Alright, Dr. Emer, we're live.
Hey you guys, it's Dr. Emer. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. It's not the best feeling treatment in the world, these microneedling radiofrequency devices. This is the new Pixel8 radiofrequency microneedling by Rohrer Aesthetics. I love this device because you're getting a really significant degree of skin tightening while you're also improving fine wrinkles and texture. My patient has nerve blocks to make it a little bit better. Like I said, it definitely is something you typically feel, especially at high strengths. So it's your choice if you just use topical numbing or not. But we're doing a really good depth, and you see how there's a little bit of pinpoint bleeding. That pinpoint bleeding is good because that tells us we're at the right depth to really get collagen production. And just so you guys know, for the face, you typically don't need much more than 2 to 3 millimeters in depth. I love this device because it's quick and it's less painful actually than the majority of the microneedling devices out there. And our results our patients are getting, especially in combination with laser, which is what we're going to do today, we call that the Titan Bright, really makes a significant change. Around the eye on the crow's, I tend to do a similar setting. So I'm going to go kind of around her eye, get some of the creepiness there. So we're blocking this area, so it's a little less painful.
Alright, people just tuning in asking what procedure is this. This is our microneedling radiofrequency. This is our Rohrer Pixel8. Right now we are going to do our tight right now, and then after that we're going to do our bright with our halo.
Exactly.
So make sure you stay tuned. You guys are not going to want to miss that.
So again, we're doing the tightening portion right now. This does improve a little bit of the texture of the skin. This is the new Rohrer Aesthetics Pixel8. I love this device.
Here's a question we get almost every time we do Pixel. Someone asks this.
What is it?
What is the difference between this and Morpheus 8?
So it's a competitor. This is newer, and we're seeing if this is better. A lot of our patients say their results are better with the tightening, and that they're happier with the outcome. It's a little less painful. I'm going to go up now a little bit as we go towards the face area, the rest of her face. And you can see she has a little bit of pinpoint bleeding. That's really good. Sorry, now I'm going to start in the face. In this area, I want her to get more lifting, so that's why I'm going a little deeper here.
Dr. Emer,
I also want to improve texture. Yeah, go ahead.
is this going to help out with acne scars?
Yes, this will help. It does more for tightening than it does for the texture, which is why we're also going to do laser. She does have some scarring. She does have some pores that she wants improved. And, you know, some people that have sort of inflammatory conditions where they have acne or they get inflammation on the skin, microneedling radiofrequency has actually been shown to treat that, which is why we're doing this with her as well. She just has that lighter skin tone that tends to get inflammation, like a rosacea-like or even acne-like bumps. We're almost there. She's doing really great. We want to make her look amazing, so we're doing really thorough. You always want to go a little bit more along the jawline. You guys can see how quick and effective. I mean, you can see all the spots that are occurring on the face, all that fine pinpoint bleeding. And I'm really excited because most people, when they do this treatment, they notice the results even in one. I always tell people this is something you should do every 2 to 3 months, basically forever, just for tightening purposes and fine wrinkles. Doing really good. We're almost done on this side. Using our cold air to help kind of distract and calm everything down.
They're asking about the pain level. Can our patient speak to us on that?
You want to say, is it 1 out of 10? Is it a 5 or 4? What do you think?
Yeah, probably about a 5.
5, yeah, it's pretty high. That's why I do the nerve blocks, you guys.
I couldn't have done this without that.
I can't either. I've tried it. I've tried it. On the body, it actually hurts a lot less. On the neck, a lot less. I know it seems crazy, but the face just, there's a lot of nerves, and this is going pretty deep, and like I said, it's a stronger treatment. If this doesn't hurt, it actually probably doesn't work that well, unfortunately. I hate to say that.
No pain, no gain, we'll say.
Yeah, so it's one of those patients everyone says is the FU treatment. I love your Rohrer aesthetics, and they say that. However, they love the results. So later they go, oh, I'm really happy I did that. I just don't have the pain. It's not Rohrer's fault, it's the technology. This type of technology that's the issue.
It does work. We know we did one treatment on me and you saw, you're like, oh, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, Jordan did a treatment and loved it. Jordan, what did you think about the pain when you did it? You did no nerve
I did
blocks.
it no nerve blocks. You can do it. Nerve blocks will help, but you can do it.
Pain level though, 1 to 10.
The first press is a surprise. After that, you can handle it. Probably about a 4 or 5, we'll say.
Okay, yeah. We agree. Almost done.
Does this induce fat loss?
No, this should not, especially if you stay above 3 millimeters. So if you're above 3 millimeters, there's no issue. If you go lower than 3 millimeters on the face, you could, which is some people actually would want that. So if someone's rounded the face, you could go multiple passes and try and get some degree of shrinking. In Asia, they do that along the jawline, facial slimming.
We got another request for Seattle. Guys. We got a few of those today. Who of you guys wants to go there?
We love our patients from Seattle. We're not planning to go there anytime soon. Although we have a lot of patients from there, and you guys can easily fly in and get treatment and fly right back.
Just right down the coast, guys. If you guys want to come see us in LA, what you guys need to do is send us a DM with your full name, email, and phone number. We get you a consultation, get you a virtual consultation. So as soon as you come to LA, we'll be ready to treat you.
Now her big area is around her mouth, so I'm gonna finish the global pass, which I'm doing right now. And then I'm gonna do a second pass just around her mouth, slightly at a little bit higher of a level. So right now we're at a deeper level, but I'll do tightening. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring it down.
Is this treatment good for large pores?
Almost done. Yeah, it is actually. But you gotta do lasers no matter what for large pores. So I'm just doing a quick second pass at a different level. A little bit higher so you get some of the fine creakiness around the mouth. A lot of my patients complain about that. I'm gonna do a little on her nose. Get some of the pores. This is what I'm showing you guys. More superficial, a little on her nose, perfect nose. A little higher on the eye. Get some of the fine creepiness there. Good, almost done. Go down to the mouth on the opposite side. Using the second pass. Right around the mouth here. You guys know we've done tight and right before, you guys have seen it. This is our tight and right procedure, combining this with laser. And again, I'm going to go a little bit closer on our eye over here, and we're done with the Pixel.
Doing well.
I'm going to do a couple spots on the forehead, just a couple more, just to blend. Make sure we got everything perfect. We want every spot, we want nothing missed. What other questions do they have? Anything?
Let's see. We have a lot of people tuning in, actually. Microneedling, yes, guys. This is not just microneedling, but microneedling with radio frequency. This is our Rohrer Aesthetics Pixel 8.
Alright. Perfect. So take a look. You guys can see. You can see all the little pinpoint bleeding. You can see all the level of tightening pretty much immediately. And this is using the new Rohrer Aesthetics Pixel device. I love it. It's not the best feeling in the world for any microneedling RF, but the results are phenomenal. So now we're going to go into laser so you guys can see the bright portion. Okay. I'm going to switch this off of you. I'm going to take this away. Now I'm going to scan you on the laser.